Good morning, everyone. My name is Nicole Trom for Lee Health. I'm going live for Lee Health this morning to share with you a morning meditation. And our title today is about creating peace within, because right now it is a stressful time. It's a weird time. And it's also this holiday season where we're supposed to have joy and peace and happiness. And it's not feeling like that so much, at least for me. And maybe you're in the same place. But understanding that, as we move through this, as we move through different emotions, it's important to acknowledge them, to feel them, to let yourself process them, and then to move from that place. So as we move today, we're going to think about some affirmations. So I have some affirmations written down. We did affirmations last time, and I think they're really great, especially when your mind is going to the negative, right? A lot of us, when I say a lot of us, I always mean myself, but we go to this place where things can be super negative. Maybe our mind gets stuck in a thought, it gets stuck in a pattern, and so we stay there, right? And so in order to get ourselves out of that negativity spiral or loop, we have to bring ourselves back and bring ourselves towards affirmations, towards positivity, even towards light. So I'm going to share with you some of these affirmations. And what you can do is maybe one resonates with you more or less. And if one does, you can kind of think of that as we start our practice. Let's start here. And it's, I am easily slowing down to enjoy the season. So maybe you're going really fast or you're feeling that rush. A lot of times there's this unnecessary rush to get things done in this time. So allowing yourself to have that space to go and slow down. I'm easily slowing down to enjoy this season. The next one is, I am setting positive boundaries so I can choose gratitude. I think COVID has given us some different boundaries this year, but also we need to protect ourselves. So creating boundaries for yourselves always feels better, always brings us into that place. I'm setting positive boundaries so I can choose gratitude. The last one here is, I am creating moments of joy whenever I choose. So many people have said to me recently that it doesn't feel like Christmas, it doesn't feel like the holiday season. And the thing is that we create our own joy, right? So we can find joy in the little moments. And when we allow ourselves to slow down, when we set those positive boundaries, then we can start to really connect to that joy. So I'll read that one again. I am creating moments of joy whenever I choose. All right, so let's take a little stretch here before we turn within. Stretching out your arms, turning your head side to side, creating a little extra space here this morning. Breathing into the upper corners of your chest, your upper back. Letting yourself feel your breath infusing you. So filling up with your inhale and then emptying out with your exhale. And then bring your hands overhead. You can hook your thumbs here and just start to reach side to side. So feeling that movement into your shoulders and into your neck. Just bringing in a little movement so that as we turn within, we can really start to settle ourselves. Good, and then bring your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers or reach the hands back as you start to roll your shoulders onto your back, feeling yourself breathing and softening here, maybe even moving your head. Taking a couple of deeper breaths, that's it. And then as you release out, shake out your hands, shake out your legs. You can sit up a little bit more, finding a comfortable seat, whether that's sitting cross-legged or that's sitting on the floor or maybe just sitting with your feet on the floor. So here as we turn within, we're just going to start to notice our breath, noticing what we've got going on, noticing where your mind wants to go. As I was meditating this morning, my mind was like a ping pong. It was all over the place. And the common misconception is that when we start to meditate, we just close our eyes and magically everything happens, right? And this is why a lot of people shy away from it. But the thing is that we always have these thoughts. And our practice of meditation, of mindfulness, is getting comfortable with the thoughts and still being able to find peace. So as they're kind of bouncing around, we're setting up some boundaries and we're starting to maybe slow down the bounce, maybe slow down the noise, slow down all that craziness, but it's a place where we practice, right? So know that it's not going to be perfect. If your mind is all over the place, just come back to the breath, but allowing yourself that peace of mind. So as you sit up nice and tall, make sure that you can sit with your chair or the wall behind you so that you feel some support here. And then as you lengthen, just start to roll the shoulders back a few times so that you can soften back. Feeling yourself as you breathe, maybe moving your head side to side. Good. And then coming back through center and starting with your eyes open, just begin to take in what's around you. Starting to breathe a little bit deeper. Noticing your inhale and your exhale. And starting to notice what's around you in your room. So maybe noticing what's on the wall in front of you. Without moving your eyes or your head, just notice what's on the walls to the right and to the left. Noticing the quality of the light in the room that you're in, whether it's an actual light or maybe the light coming in from the window. And then even start to let yourself notice what is in that room. So maybe noticing where the windows are and noticing where the doors are. Noticing if it's messy or if it's organized. Continuing with your breath. So allowing yourself to have that nice slow inhale and that nice slow exhale. And with your next exhale, you can close your eyes, just allowing yourself to really begin to turn within. And this is where we close our eyes and we're like, darn it, my mind is crazy, right? But this is where you get to really connect. So notice the thoughts, observe the thoughts. Observe the fears. Observe the anxieties. Know that you're not alone. That even me, as I turn within, those things come up. Lean back in your chair a little. Feel that support behind your heart center and just allow yourself to be supported here. Coming into your breath, noticing your inhale and your exhale. Listening for sounds, whether they're far away or close by. Starting to notice sensations, like the way the chair feels underneath you, the way the air feels on your skin, even the way that your clothing feels on your body. And start to notice now the sensation of your breath as it moves in through your nose and out through your mouth. Noticing where you're feeling sensation in your body, maybe bringing in some movements. And starting to follow your breath as it moves through your nose, towards the back of the throat, all the way down into your chest. And then following the breath from your chest back out through your throat, through your nose. Starting to sync up with your own inhale and exhale. Observing what comes up, whether it's a sensation in your body, whether it's a sound outside of your room. Even if it's a thought, just observing it and letting it pass you by, almost like a cloud passes you by in the sky. You can still acknowledge it and not hold on to it. And as you continue to breathe now, noticing that inhale and exhale, begin to feel yourself softening into your body. So starting with relaxing the top of the head, the forehead, your temples, and your eyes. Relaxing your cheeks and your nose, your ears, and your mouth. Softening your jaw, relaxing your tongue. Even feeling that spot in the back of your head where your skull and your spine meet, feeling that soften. Allow your shoulders to move away from your ears. Feel yourself as you lean back, letting the torso release, the back of the body, the sides of the body, the front of the body. Allowing your arms to get heavy and your legs to get heavy as you sink down into your chair, into your seat. And just coming back to your breath now, noticing your inhale and your exhale. Starting to notice your own internal rhythm. Allowing yourself to connect with some joy, some peace, some steadiness in this uncertain time, in this hectic time of the holiday. Continuing with your breath, feeling yourself inhale and exhale. We're going to start to bring in a little hand gesture now. So bringing your hand up, you can start by just bringing your pointer finger and your thumb together, letting the tips of the fingers touch, feeling that sensation, and then bringing the middle finger and the thumb together. Ring finger and thumb, and then pinky and thumb. Pointer finger and thumb, middle finger and thumb, ring finger and thumb, pinky and thumb. Letting yourself notice that sensation of your fingertips as they touch, allowing yourself to be in the moment as you feel that sensation, as you feel that connection. Allowing yourself to breathe as you continue here, just tapping the fingertips together gently. That's it. Good. Feeling that sensation of the fingers pressing together. We're going to add on some words now. So what we'll do is, as you bring your pointer finger and your thumb together, say peace begins with me. So when you're feeling overwhelmed in the next few days or the next week or so, remember you can come back to this. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Reminding yourself, peace begins with me. Last round, peace begins with me. And you can continue with that movement and just bring your fingertips together. It's a really nice way to calm yourself down if you're feeling overwhelmed. I know I went to Whole Foods yesterday and it was a little bit hectic, right? So this is a good way of grounding. It's also a way of reminding yourself, right? It's an affirmation. Peace begins with me right here, right now. So you can come back to it. I like to teach that one to kids. It's a really great way to calm down. So it works perfect for adults as well. So here we go. As we close, let's just take another big stretch. So stretching out the arms, turning your head. Let's give ourselves a little hug today, bringing your left arm underneath, just hugging yourself in. Feeling yourself softening. And then switching it out, stretching out the arms, reaching them back, and then bringing that right arm underneath as you give yourself a hug. Just breathing here and softening. That's it. And then releasing, moving your head, bringing your hands back in front of your heart. We honor this practice. We remember that peace begins with me, that we can set boundaries, that we can be grateful, that we can also find joy in the little moments. So as we close, we bow together. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum today for Lee Health. Please check out all of our videos online. You can find them on YouTube as well as on this Facebook group. So have a great, great day. Namaste, everybody.